I thought y'all was the phone people first.
What's up, bro? How you been? What's up with you, bro? How your family? Yeah? What you finna get out of here? Where you going? Yeah. Oh, you was listening for a second? Yeah. Hey, so you know what we doing? You know what we teaching? A little bit. Man, I be trying to talk to your brother Raekwon, man. He be booed up. He don't want to hear the brothers, man.
He look like somebody.
Yeah, that's Moses' brother, Raekwon. All praises, man. I'm gonna have to tell him I saw you, bro. So look, the basics of what we're talking about. We God's chosen people, but we have to wake up in these last days and do what God has commanded us to do. I'm not talking about the Christianity. You go in there and they feed you, they give you some music, and you feel kind of good because you went to church. It's not what God told you to do. God told you to keep his commandments.
That's right.
God told you to keep the Sabbath day.
That's right.
God told you not to fornicate and sleep with harlots.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? God told you not to be a drunkard. God told you not to steal.
That's right.
God told you not to hate your brother. You see what I'm saying? God told you not to eat pork. The Most High really is telling us what we need to do to really have more life abundantly. You see what I'm saying? But people ignore what the Most High God said, and they want to go do their own thing. People don't really want to be obedient to God in these last days. They want to do whatever they want to do. They want to seek out strange knowledge. They want to get the deep knowledge on the left. But having all of this information, man, we in a crazy time. Because you pull up your phone, you can get any kind of information you want. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, you can get anything you want. You on Facebook, you on Instagram, you can get the latest news that happened in California from your phone. What's going on in Japan? What's going on in Ukraine? What's going on in Russia? You can get the information from your phone. But the most important information is knowing God's commandments. Come! Hey, let's get that in Sirach chapter 3. That's still in the spirit. Verse 21.
I'm there.
All right, bring it out powerful.
The book of Sirach, chapter 3, and verse 21. Seek not out the things that are too hard for thee.
So don't go searching for the things that are too deep. We might as well call that brother Too Deep. That should have been his name, Too Deep. Read.
Neither search the things that are above thy strength.
So some people, they go and search for stuff in their life that's just too big for them, too mighty for them. Read.
But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence.
So the things that God commanded us, you got to think about that. Read.
For it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret.
So the Most High already told us some things on earth, he covered it up. They say you got people trying to get outside the firmament and go to the moon, or just get outside the firmament. You got people so-called landing on the moon. Neil Armstrong and the footprint, and then he put the damn American flag up there. It was a good old time. That's not true, though. You know they can't even go to the bottom of the ocean. How you gonna go to the moon? You can't even get to the bottom of the ocean. How? They can't even go to the bottom of the ocean. People seeking out the things that's too high for them. They forgetting to do what was commanded of them. You doing everything else. And people always got to do this, man. I just got to go find myself. I gotta go travel so I can just find myself and figure out who I am and what I'm supposed to do. And I gotta find my calling. Bro, the calling is right here in the scriptures. It's already been broken down to you. Bring that out.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 3.
Bring it out.
But I fear, lest by any means, as the serpent beguiled Eve through his subtlety, so your mind should be corrupted from the simplicity that is in Christ.
Just how Eve was deceived and beguiled, the simplicity that it comes with serving them is really simple. All you got to do is obey God. Keep God's commandments. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying, Quran? You just got to keep God's commandments. That's it. So you got to learn God's commandments. Quran, name one of God's commandments. I told you like 10 of them a second ago. Just one. Don't steal. That's a commandment. Every time you steal, that's a sin.
Man shall not kill.
Thou shalt not murder. That's another command. If you do that, that's a sin. That's not in there, sis. That's not true though. What she said was not a commandment.
Exactly.
That wasn't true. She said, "Thou shalt not judge." That's not true.
Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. You're going
Oh, did you say grudge or judge?
Exactly. I said judge.
Okay, exactly. So, "Thou shalt not judge" is not a sin. She was ill-informed. You about to go, bro? Okay, bet. So we got a whole. We already went all over this. There's a book in the Bible called what?
Judges.
Judges. We set up judges over our people.
Visit people off though.
We love it.
Okay.
We're going to endure her madness and her folly.
Hey.
We're going to try and use wisdom to the best of our ability.
Okay.
And maybe she learns one single thing. Maybe. One single thing. One single thing. Maybe you learn one thing today.
That you're sexist? Yeah.
Well,
That you tell women what to wear?
Well,
Yeah.
maybe, I mean, that's what it say in the Bible.
I mean,
Do you believe in the Bible?
I was thinking of this on the bus just to come back here and talk shit to you. I
Okay.
mean, clothes are made by what? Men and women,
Hey,
right?
give me that scoffer shot
Right.
coming the last time in June.
Right. Clothes are made.
Say it again.
Clothes are made by men and women. These are materialistic items that we will not take with us to heaven, right? Why are you here street preaching? Isn't that the
Wait a
word?
minute.
It isn't that against the word of God?
Jude chapter 1, maybe verse 9. And it might be a little long, maybe like 20. Bro, I see you got all the books though. What you reading on, man?
I got the Torah.
You got the
Hey.
Torah. Let's go.
Hey.
You ain't finna read that, man. Man, let me get that, man. You been reading. Let's go. Give me some. Give me some.
Why
Give
you
me
have a nose piercing?
Right.
Isn't that considered
No.
a woman's drawing?
No, that's not a
Isn't you
sin. That's not a
isn't
sin.
you not supposed
That's
to
not a
have-
sin, sis.
Hey,
We
hey,
will teach you
look,
anything you want to know. But
hey,
look,
isn't that-
but still,
isn't
sis,
that harming your
sis,
body? You're puncturing
sis,
your body.
sis,
That's
calm
against the
down.
word of God, right?
Calm down, sis. So what you talking about, we know. And we don't
Isn't that
mind
jewelry
showing
made
you
by
in
a
the
woman?
scriptures.
Isn't
We
the
don't
clothes
mind.
you have on is made by a
Sis.
woman? So doesn't that mean
Do
you're
you-
going against the word of God?
Are you like this all the time?
No, I just love pissing you off. Especially look at your face. It's so fucking funny.
I'm thinking of how
All right.
dumb you sound.
Hold on,
I
hold
don't
on.
care
That's
if
what
I
she
sound
wrote. That's
dumb.
what she wrote.
At the
That's
end
what she
of the
wrote.
day, I'm wasting your time, nigga.
Sis, sis,
Because I'm just sitting here wasting your time. You don't
Sis,
even know what
sis.
the fuck you talking about.
You
sis.
got on the bus and came back. You talking about you wasting our time.
Exactly. I didn't waste my time. I could be wasting my time because at the end of the day, you a drunk ass nigga here preaching God.
Bro, that-
And at the end of the day,
Hey, sis,
I'm
what's
a
good?
wild
What's good
dude.
with
I'm
you?
making my money.
You
Nigga,
actually
ain't
was
doing shit.
listening though. Yeah. Hey,
You
so
ain't doing shit.
so for real though, you
Let's
locked
be
in
real.
though.
You want to shut up on women because
Hey, so
you
sis,
think a woman should be
I know this is
right?
distracting
But
as
that's
hell,
what y'all said
but
earlier.
vibe
A
with me
woman
though.
should not talk
So,
over a man.
did you hear us talk about how we God's chosen people? You did? You the Israelites. Have you ever heard that before? You have? Okay, so you believe that those things are true? Yes or no?
Hold on, let me stop you right there. Do you believe women should be forced to wear dresses?
No, but I believe that
That's
you
what he
should
said
listen
earlier.
to your man.
That's right!
That's right.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Hey.
Right. She must be a sexist now. Look, all praise to the Most High,
Hey,
man.
let's go.
Confounded, got cut up. Look, she got cut up. She destroyed, man. You gotta walk her. You gotta walk away. You already cut.
You should listen
You
to
already
your
destroyed.
uncle
You
and
can.
your father.
Exactly.
no, listen.
Hold on. What she say? Hold on.
I said,
Okay.
you don't have a man in your life. You should listen to your brother, uncle, and father.
That's right.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey, righteous women up 2, wicked women 0. Let's go.
Hey, hold on.
What she say?
What she say? Make you fall in line with
What'd she say? I didn't hear her. What'd she say?
The clothes don't really matter.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's the shit that pissed me off.
If you are with the street life, it will be based on your clothes. Okay?
Say that again.
If you with the street life, it will be based upon your clothes.
So would you say you don't fall in love with God has to say?
You trying to get her to agree with you.
You trying to just relax.
I'm a working woman.
I'm just
That's
asking
why
Yeah.
I'm dressed like this.
Look, look, sis, look, sis.
Because your hair
Look,
looks
sis.
like a boy, right?
Look,
So
sis.
does that
You
fall
getting
in love
ate
or
up.
not?
She eat. Look, you getting ate up. That's all it is.
I'm not getting
No,
ate up.
hey, if you agree with her, raise your hand.
Y'all all men.
Like no one agrees with you, man. Just pipe
I'm
down.
not mad. I'm just saying.
So look, you keep talking about pants, right? So let me ask you this, because you seem like you more cooler. You more cooler. So it's okay for women to wear pants, right? Jeans.
Yes.
Okay, so explain to us right now, why do pants have zippers on them?
Because we can zip our pants up and zip them down. What?
I'm saying, what's the point of the zipper?
My pants don't even have zippers, and I have pants on right now. What are you talking about?
The point of the zipper,
Nobody
I
said
think
if
you
you
know.
want to see that. Nigga, you're obviously gay. Look at the shit you have in your nose.
Bro, why you keep disrespecting this man?
It's okay. It's okay. She can't do nothing. Only thing she can do is run her mouth. Go ahead.
That's
You can't
right.
do nothing either. All you can do is run your mouth and try to force religion on
Would you
other
finna say the last thing
people.
you
The
finna
other
say?
people
You
don't
couldn't?
believe.
Okay,
Exactly.
cool. Okay,
And
well,
if you're trying
that's
to do
fine.
something, I got something like
Well,
that.
if you actually heard us, we not teaching religion. We teaching your nationality,
That's
your
right.
heritage, your God-given
Okay, so you're reading books
identity.
that men wrote how many years ago when men actually was
Wow,
had
wow.
contradiction over
I
women
know,
and
I know
put in
one
the
thing for
place
sure.
of what to
Wow.
do,
She do
what to
not
I
have
believe
a
it.
good
and
like
follow under the
head in her
line
life.
of man.
I know this.
I have a great head
The
in my life.
you
I'm
you
a
see it
well-lit-
went over
I'm a
it went over
well-lit-
her head. It was so deep she couldn't even understand it.
That was
Head,
rough.
that means someone who's over you, girl,
No, man.
and you don't got nobody
No
over
man
you. You ain't
can
got
tell
no
you
protection.
What makes a
In these
man
last
better than a
days,
woman?
in
You
these
do not
last
know.
days,
You do
hey,
not
let's
know
get, hey,
why.
ain't this Isaiah chapter 3, man? I mean, you just out here stretched forth neck, wonton
And I'm
eyes.
pretty sure
What
all
you
y'all
gonna say,
probably
sis?
do
We
is
hear
drugs,
you. I was just gonna
I
say.
was finna say,
done crack and gang, all
I
different
didn't
type
have
of
a
shit.
father in my life. My father's a bastard. But you know damn sure I was the youngest one married in my family.
There you go. All praise.
All I can say.
All praise to the Most High. That's good. She got her a husband. All praise to the Most High.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I know for sure she don't got a husband.
Look,
I know for
I
sure.
don't want a husband. I don't need a nigga.
Okay. You don't want a husband, man. We know you don't want a husband. You couldn't get a husband even if you wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Even if I wanted.
No, you can't. You're not. You don't.
You're just
Okay,
mad
look.
because
I know you. You want me to know how you can't get a husband? Hold on. I know how you. I know why you can't get a husband.
Exactly.
I bet you can't be quiet for 3
Because
seconds.
you want me to listen and
One,
obey to you. Exactly.
two,
And I will not listen to it.
3.
and
You
obey
can't do
You don't
it.
know
You just
what
can't
you're
do
doing.
it.
You don't know what
The
you're
only
doing.
thing you good at is running your mouth,
That's right.
Exactly. And I came here to run my mouth to you.
and that's all you good for.
Exactly.
And guess what? You
You
doing
know
the
what
whole
you're doing.
world a damn disservice. You're not good for
I
nothing.
could be here to talk
Hey,
shit.
hey,
That's
it ain't
the-
even that. She hopped on the bus. We watched her leave, and then she
Yeah,
said
and I
she came
came
right
back.
back.
I sure did.
That means
You-
she ain't got a life.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie,
I
sis.
do got a life.
Hey, I'ma be honest,
I'm a
sis.
welder. I'm on my week break. What is he talking about? I love talking.
I hope the elder woman tell her to be quiet.
Professional welder.
Hold on, Kim. Hold on, Kim.
You know what? I don't need no niggas. I don't need
Hey,
Hey.
I pray that all of the brothers never get a wife and she act like her. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta court these
women.
Yeah.
Gotta
Yeah.
court 'em, man.
Good.
Hey, y'all
Right,
brothers
right.
stay in the spirit,
Right.
man. Hey, do not let your woman go outside and be running her mouth like this. You know what I'm saying? That's madness. That's folly, man. Hey, I wish,
my husband
What
has
makes
power
it?
over me.
sis, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be
This
honest,
is the
sis.
most high.
Just, I mean, exposing
You're
you.
getting exposed.
You,
I don't
you
really
are
care.
so. What you gonna say, King?
I just say you couldn't have
I feel
consistent
bad
for
too.
me.
Tell me why you feel bad.
I feel bad because I think she would really hurt. She's spraying.
You don't have consent to record me.
Okay, that's assault.
She what?
She was spraying the camera. Wipe the lens real quick.
You don't have consent to record
Who
me.
sprayed mace?
She sprayed me.
That's not mace.
You know that's assault.
That's not
Hey,
assault.
hey, some,
Wipe the lens.
hey, call the
No, it
police, man.
isn't. Call the police. Y'all recording me.
We finna
without
get you up
consent.
out of here.
That's against the law.
Hey, don't spray
Recording
nothing.
without consent.
You know you got. You know how you.
Call.
Hold on.
Call.
Hey, what you spray? Hold on,
You're
sis.
recording
What
the
you
video.
spray?
Damn it,
What did you
this man's
spray?
phone.
That's perfume.
Okay, don't do that, please. Is that fine for
I
us?
told him not to record me the first time.
Okay, hey,
He
King,
keeps
hey,
recording
King.
me. So that was against my
Zion,
consent.
Zion.
So call the
Zion.
police. I'm gonna tell him.
Don't
I told
don't
him
record
not to
her.
record me.
Don't
You
put the
brought
camera
your
on her.
stupid ass back over here
Yeah,
to get
you did.
recorded.
Because it's
Public
public
property.
property.
Exactly.
We can record
you
on public
can't record
property.
me without my
Yes, we
consent.
can.
That is
It's
against the law.
Public
I read the law,
property.
bro. I'm not public
Sis,
property. You
sis,
cannot record me
sis.
without my consent.
I mean, you know the police can be recorded. Everybody can be recorded, man. But get your ass up out of here if you don't want to be recorded.
it is against my
You
consent.
left on a bus and brought your ass back
Exactly.
on a skateboard.
Yeah,
So I don't
she-
want
Here,
to be
this is
recorded.
out
All
of
it
bus
is that
station.
she
It's
fu-
out
she
of bus
just-
station.
I'm gonna be honest.
He said I'm on bus station
Hey,
property.
I ain't
You
gonna
cannot
lie.
record me
You
without
said
my
it.
consent.
You said it right, man.
Yes.
All of the brothers, man. Listen to Aharon. He said something very wise. He said, "I feel bad for her, because probably the reason why you probably developed like this, because what you've been through. You probably didn't had a lot of stuff you've been through.
Man,
And
you're
your
a
way-
piece of shit.
and
you're
like we're
telling-
saying,
and you're
that's
telling me
probably-
a man should have control over my life and tell me what to do in my life, and I should follow the word of a man when men are the ones out here
Hold on, let
raping
it,
people.
hear out.
Men are out here raping
Listen to
people.
it, hear out.
If
Start
women-
over,
if-
start over,
if- okay, I'm saying,
and slow down so we can understand you.
I'm saying you're telling me to
A little bit
follow-
slower, a little bit slower.
You're telling me to follow the line of a man when men are out here in dresses, being gay, putting on makeup, raping people, all this shit. Mainly that happens is because of men.
You're
If you
doing it
look at
again.
the
You're doing it again.
If you look
Slow
at
down
the
a little bit
incarnation
more. Calm
of
down.
men going to
Sis,
jail
sis,
compared
you're
to
not,
women,
you're not communicating good enough. You gotta slow down a little bit more.
do you not understand?
Yeah, we understand.
That's not how you be heard though, sis. We'll hear you out, but
No,
you
you
can't.
wouldn't.
but
You literally
when
told
you
me to shut
every
up,
time you do
and
that, every time you
you
do
told
that,
me not
every
to
time
talk
you
over
every
you
time
because
you
you're
do
a
that,
man.
every time you do that, you lose. But if you
What
slow
makes
down,
you so much better
if
than
you
me?
slow down,
You
I'm not
having a
better than
dick?
you. If you
That's
slow
what you're
down,
saying.
if you slow down, we'll hear you. I'm
Okay.
challenging you to
What
be
makes-
better.
What makes you better than me? Because you
I'm not
have a
better
dick?
than you. I'm not better
That's
than you.
what you're saying. You saying you
I'm
have
not
more
better than you.
power over me because you're a man. You
No,
told me don't
no,
talk over
no.
you because you're
Who
a
said
man.
that?
You earlier.
Hey,
You
look.
said
No, I
don't
didn't.
talk
Hey,
over
look.
you because you're a man.
Hey, look, it's all
I said
men
that.
like that.
Yes.
No, I didn't.
You and him said
What's your
that.
name?
Y'all told me. I told you you don't need to know my name. You a grown ass man.
That's
I don't
fine,
know.
but we don't
You
need to know her
my
name.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
You're here to
Are
preach
all-
the word of God,
look,
not to know
is
more
all
about me,
men-
right?
It's all men like that.
All men is like that.
Every
All
single
men
man
is
is like
secretly
that.
have agenda. You don't only you said God had got you here preaching, right? The devil sounds sweet, you know that, right? You could be here preaching all you want, but it cannot be God talking to you.
Okay, so all men are like
And
that,
what
right?
makes you like so certified to here to preach to us about what you think?
If you listen to us, we'll show you.
And you're reading a book a man wrote. You do not know what book is real, what book
What
was
does it matter
actually
if we're
written
certified by
God.
God or not?
Exactly.
So what does it matter?
And why does it matter that you need to be certified by God out here preaching to people? If you really was listening to God and had God in your life, you wouldn't be out here preaching it.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, so this is the difference. We're not telling
God
you,
don't ask
sis.
people to follow him.
Sis.
People who believe in him follow him.
Sis. So I'm actually down to hear you out. Can you tell?
I literally don't care if you hear me out or not. I'm just here to kind of listen. I would say I would listen because the things that y'all say is blown out of proportion. What you said earlier was highly offensive and sexist against women. Putting women in their place, one, telling them what to wear, two, it is 2024, not only that.
Hey, do you
I'm
believe
not
in
doing
God?
the same thing. I do believe in God.
Okay,
I
so
have
do
a
you-
Jehovah Witness, Christian, Baptist. I have all different types of people in my family.
That's
and I
good.
know all different types of religions.
That's good.
I
How old
read
are you?
Deep on different books.
How old
I'm
are you?
20 years old.
Oh yeah, nothing personal. My bad. My bad. She's 20. Oh, okay. Okay, that's cool. So we don't want you to allow somebody
but
that's with
how you gonna say
you see
that?
how you cut
As
me
soon
off?
as he starts talking.
But how you
Why
gonna
you do
say
that?
that? My thing is how you gonna say that
Why
and then
cut
try
me
to
off?
take back half of your words.
Why cut me off? So we don't want you to allow some wicked, I mean, the things that you described, abusive, he might be physically abusive, verbally abusive, sexually abusive. We wouldn't want you to listen to no man like that. That'd be harmful for you. Now we teach against that because what God told us, he said, don't do that. You're not supposed to be putting your hands on a woman.
May I interrupt you for a
Go
second?
ahead, sis.
So earlier when he had got angry, he said, "You better be lucky I don't put my hands on you." What was that about?
Say that.
If you said that, would you
You said that
apologize?
to me earlier. You sure did.
He didn't say that.
Hey, hold on.
Yes,
I
you
don't.
did.
We got the camera.
You said
Hey.
you better be lucky I ain't a woman.
I don't.
Put your hands on me.
Look. I'm gonna say this. Real quick. I don't remember him saying this. Sis, you doing it again,
I said you're gay and you get dick in your mouth. That's why you said that.
Sis, but you was being crazy. Don't lie.
I was being crazy because you being crazy.
Okay.
I came over here to listen to you and
So
hear you
two
preach,
wrongs
and
don't
you
make a right.
And you're telling me
Sis.
I have to wear a dress because I'm a woman to appeal to the man.
It's not. That's not what it is. That's not what it is.
That's the only problem I have with you. I don't care what
Okay,
you're
well,
preaching,
look,
but don't
if
be
you-
sexist.
Okay,
Don't
cool.
be using the word of God
we won't
to
be
influence
sexist.
power over people
We won't be
to be a
sexist.
certain way.
We won't be sexist. That's not our agenda. That's not who we are. That's not how we represent the Most High God's word or ourselves. We're not sexist, and we won't harm you. We won't do nothing like that. Trust me. If the brother said that, I apologize on his behalf. I didn't hear him say that. Nobody did. But if you say did, hey, forgive us for that. We're not getting down like that.
I don't know why I hurt you.
Okay. Well, we apologize for that. So,
Drive
sis.
me crazy all you want.
Sis, what we spoke about with the dresses, it wasn't really us, and we're not just trying to be swinging weight around and our power around, but that is what's in the Bible. You see what I'm saying? That is in the scriptures. The reason why we say that is because women are supposed to dress modestly. That's all it is. We want you to dress modestly. That's real beauty. That way, these men not just looking at you for your body. You want
But
to.
if you put a woman in a dress, all the man is looking at you is for your body. No matter what you have on,
If you
a man
got a-
will discriminate you as a woman. No matter what you do with yourself, a man always wants to tell you what to do with yourself and how you can be important for them. That's not how it should be. There's equality for a reason. There was a time, at a point in the 1920s, where women, all they were told to be in life is a birther of a man's child.
You kind of doing it again, sis.
Women
You losing
have-
me. You go
I'm
too
not
fast.
losing you.
Yeah, you is. Cause look, you start. I think you talking normal, but you start talking real fast, and you kind of be like aggressive,
I'm saying-
mildly aggressive.
I'm saying the books you're reading is based on times where women were forced to be housewives, to be pregnant and not do shit with their life.
That's not true. Cause this Bible teach you that women
What
can
time was
do
that
more than
Bible
that.
made?
What time was it made?
Yeah.
Well, the Bible is a collection of books, and these books came at
What
different
is the
times
date
in
on that?
history.
What is the date
This?
on it? Yeah,
I think mine is a 1611.
exactly.
Yeah, but the records were from a later time, so we had an author authorize a certain translation. So that's all that happened. But the records are from older. You see what I'm saying? That makes sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so
you know.
okay, can we
you
get a
know how
scripture real quick?
People get lost in
All right, let her
translation
finish real
over
quick,
the
and then
time.
we'll get the scripture after
People
that.
like to add stuff in the Bible and pull it out too.
Yeah, we know what you're
because
talking
it gets
about.
lost in translation.
'Cause we-
so just some stuff you be reading could be lost in translation.
We're gonna say no because we study the scriptures and we study them. We study the actual codexes. We
But how
study
you
the
know what you're
manuscripts.
studying is right? Because everything
that's why you study. Exactly, because we study it. That's why, because we
everything
study
is
it.
lost in translation. You don't know what's
not
real and
everything.
what's
But
fake.
can we-
Not lost in translation.
Everything is not. But we're gonna read the scripture.
You don't
This
know
is
what's real and
Proverbs
what's fake.
chapter 31 in verse, I'm gonna start at 10. Who can find a virtuous woman? For her price is far above rubies.
A virtuous woman. It says who can find her. Her value is far more worth. Is more valuable than
What
rubies,
makes a woman
diamonds.
valuable? What she got on?
Her virtues. Her virtues. Read.
The heart of her husband doth safely trust in her.
So her husband can actually safely trust in her. Notice she's not going to do anything wrong.
Okay, that
Promiscuous.
sounds
Read.
cool. Okay.
So that he shall have no need of spoil. She will do him good and not evil all the days of her life.
So that woman, she shows
sounds cool.
virtuous. How she become valuable is by doing exactly
But a
what
man
that scripture
shouldn't be
says.
in-
Right?
I agree with that, but a man shouldn't be in control of a woman or
Well,
tell, even if you are her husband, you should love each other equally and fully until the day you die. But a man should never be in the control of a woman because therefore that's an emotional abusive relationship.
So-
Because if you feel like someone has more power over you and what you do in your necessities, like let's say you meet a husband and all he wants you to do is have children and stay at home, but you're passionate about the goals you want to chase. And you apparently following the word of God, right? From that.
I still got more.
The thing is,
All
why
right, go
would
ahead.
you marry a man that's like that?
Let's check this out. Let's check this out.
Exactly, and that's
She,
what he said.
hold on, look, check this out,
No.
sis. She seeketh wool and flax in her, and worketh willingly with her hand.
What she do?
And worketh willingly with her hand.
What she do?
Worketh willingly with her hand.
So we are confirming what's in the scriptures. It's okay for the woman or the wife to work willingly with her hands. We don't disagree with you. Go ahead.
She is like the merchant ships. She bringeth
Okay, I
her
agree with
food
that.
from afar.
So she
Okay.
know how to make a little money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Go
agree
ahead.
with that.
She riseth also while it is yet night and giveth meat to our household.
So she getting up before the sun get up. You see what I'm saying? She busy. She diligent. Go ahead. Yeah, he finished.
Look, I ain't wrong, brother. It says she riseth also while it is yet night and giveth meat to her household and a portion to her maidens. She considereth the field and buyeth it.
She buying land. She doing it.
Okay,
Go
look,
ahead.
look, I like that, but look, I'm
With
saying
the
the only
fruit-
thing I don't like, personally, just saying, only thing I don't like, I'm really big on woman equality. When you say something to
Keep reading.
underpowered woman as a being, you know, that's
Gotta
what
let
I
her
don't
cook
like.
sometimes. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
I
We gotta
don't
hear you
like.
out. We hear
That's
you.
what I don't like.
We
Me
get you.
personally, I don't care if it's a man job. I'm in a full dominant male profession. I'm a welder. I don't give a fuck what you talking about.
Hey, what about if it's boxing?
Boxing. A woman can do boxing. A woman can do anything a man can do.
no.
Let's just
Go
That's
ahead.
what I'm saying.
With the man, no.
She considereth the field and
I'm
buyeth
saying
it.
never underpower
With
a woman.
hold on,
That's
hold
what
on,
I'm saying.
hold
Don't
on,
tell us
sis,
what to
sis,
wear.
sis.
That's all I agree with. I agree with everything else. Just don't underpower me as a woman. Okay?
We believe in the scriptures say the under the truth, the most powerful thing there is a woman.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't know that until you listen.
Yeah, but
because you came up here and you prejudged us.
No.
Yes, you did,
I got
because-
mad because you
because-
told me to shut up because a man should talk first. That's how you told me.
That's not how that went down.
Now we get.
We did have the video.
We
You can have it.
but we with you though. But we with you though. We
You
with you
literally
though.
told me to shut up because a man is talking. What does that mean?
You told the captain to shut up.
Let's keep it.
Because you're talking.
Okay,
That's
but
why.
he told me to shut
Is
up
that
first.
equality?
I said, you shut up.
Is
He
that
said,
e-
shut
is
up
that
when
e-
a man
is that
talking.
equality, sis?
What?
For you to tell a man to shut up, is that equality?
It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman.
Is that equality? I don't think she get it either. I'm gonna just keep reading.
No. What is this? How
It
is that
says-
not equality?
Okay. It says she girded her loins with strength. Hold on, sis, you gonna like this verse. Sis, you gonna like this verse.
Bring that scripture.
She girded her loins with strength.
She do what?
She girded her loins with her strength.
She girded her loins with strength. It's a strong woman. It's breaking down what a strong woman look like. And she not out there scrapping with a whole bunch of boys and nigga. She not out there. This is what a real strong woman doing. This is what she doing.
And strengtheneth her arms. She perceiveth that her merchandise is good. Her candle goeth not out by night.
So she diligent, like I said. She working the sun. I mean, she gotta light the candle up, the lamp. She getting busy. She might be making garments. Winter coming. You know what I'm saying? She might be spinning the linen, getting it from the flaxseed. Zion, bingo. I'm talking
What
about
does
you.
that have to do with today?
It has a lot to do with today.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's work. She applying herself. She getting prepared. She always on point. It got a lot to do with everything. She taking care of stuff. Taking care of business. Right?
Got up to the
Quick point. Go ahead.
flex, right? So I'm a
Just
gardener.
say that.
Hey, you can't bring flax without me tuning in. So flax, right? You know how hard it is.
Quick, Zion.
Okay. You gotta plant it, you gotta harvest it, and then you gotta
I know
diligently
what fucking
twist it
flex
up.
is, man. I garden too. Shut up. Let them talk.
Hold on.
Hey, you
That's
can't do
not
that,
equality.
though. That's not nice, sis.
That's not nice.
That's
I don't
not
care.
But
Please
look,
talk.
okay, hold on. But you gotta try and be nice, though. We being nice. You see what I'm saying? I'm being nice.
Okay, you're being nice.
So try and be
you
nice too.
Are,
But he didn't.
I don't
he
care
didn't.
about the rest of them. Okay.
But keep trying to
So
be
con-
nice, though. Can
continue,
you?
So
Can you?
nobody say nothing. Let my heart rock.
No, that's not how it should be. I'm trying to be nice. Can you? Okay, I want you to be nice to them. That's fair. Be nice.
Why I gotta be nice to them?
Because I'm making sure they.
disrespecting
Because I'm
me
making
first.
sure they not being mean to. Yeah, that's all.
Everybody
I'm
is
making sure
sorry.
they not being mean to you though.
Everybody is sorry.
You gotta work with me though.
You know what? I forgive you.
Appreciate it, man.
Are you sorry?
Sorry for what?
Yeah, do something. Do something. Let's just keep reading.
What I do?
Just keep
I'm
reading.
just
Hey
speaking
Zion,
up to
if we got the
rights
other
of
mic,
women, you know?
can you search that out
If you
for
don't
me?
agree with that, then I'm not sorry.
Hey, sis,
Hold on, sis. We eating right here though.
let's check this out. She layeth her hands to the spindle.
Yes.
And her hands hold the distaff. She stretcheth out her hand to the poor.
Right.
Yea, she reacheth forth her hands to the needy.
So she even helping people that's in a lower state. She's a nice woman. She helping the people who ain't got it. I think earlier you might have called us some broke ass niggas. I don't know. I might have.
I did.
Oh, you did?
And I still gave chocolate to the homeless. And the other
But
day
what
ago, I gave cans to the
but you
homeless.
can't- but you
and
got-
I work hard. I sew, I garden, I do a lot of shit.
But
You
you
try
got-
to
you
say
got-
I'm
the
not a
whole
woman
point-
of God because
No,
I'm not
I
following
didn't say
the
that.
manual,
I did not
right?
say that, sis. I did not say that. Me and you, we cool. You
You
forget.
said I'll never get a husband, right? Why would I need a
Because
husband
you
if
was
I can
being
do all this
mean,
stuff
though.
for myself?
Because you was being mean, though. That's why. Because you was being mean.
I was being mean because I didn't like what you said.
But you remember, that wasn't me. That was him. Look at him.
I didn't like what you said. I
Okay.
was gonna be mean. I didn't like what
Hey,
you
look,
said.
real quick,
I
so-
would have said everything to piss you off. That's just the type of person I
You
am.
believe in God, though, right?
I do.
So, man and woman, right?
Right.
All right, cool.
Yeah, she do.
I
She
don't
believe.
believe
She
in God.
believe in God. That's why she hearing the words, though.
Do you believe the Bible?
The Bible, I don't believe in the Bible.
Okay,
I believe
okay,
in God.
That's all I wanted to do.
We rocking though.
I
We
have a
rocking though.
relationship with God.
That's good.
And that's the only thing that really matters.
but I'm
The
keeping-
Bible, I don't
we
believe
rocking
in
though.
it. Let me just tell you the reason why I don't read the Bible.
I get
Okay?
it. It's because it's created by men. Fuck men. Cool. Right? Let's keep
Exactly.
reading.
It says, she is not afraid of the snow for her household, for all her household are clothed with scarlet.
Right? She on point with it. Any season, she already she there. Go ahead.
This is a strong working woman.
This is a strong woman.
I'm ready for you to mess up, so I'm
She maketh herself coverings of tapestry. Her clothing is silk and purple.
She got good clothes. Silk. Purple was a hard color to get your hands on back in the day. It's called a Murex snail. No, they didn't have that. You had to get the dye from a certain place back in the
yeah,
day.
like lilac, the flower.
See what I'm saying?
Flowers come from dye. It's an ancient line.
It's
of flowers.
hard to
They-
get your hands on a lot of
The
that.
flowers?
Especially the purple. Purple is a royal color. To get that color, you had to go to a certain place. And it was what I just described.
What
And
was
it
the
would
place?
take
I want to know the exact
What?
place.
What?
I'm very informative. Tell me the exact place they would have to go to get that flower. And how would
Tyre
they
and
would-
Sidon.
Okay, and then
Yeah.
how would they create
They
that?
would get it. They would get it from snails on the coast, the shore, and you would have to get a abundance, like hundreds and thousands of them, to make one garment. The Murex snail. Look it up.
Very, very
It says her husband is known in the gates.
Right. So she making her husband look good too, cause she hard. She going hard. Go ahead.
When he sitteth among the elders of the land, she maketh fine linen and selleth it, and delivereth girdles unto the merchant.
So she about her business. You see, this is what she doing. So we want our
So
women to
would you
be.
say I'm sinning because I don't want to be with anyone?
That
I
can't.
just want to die
No,
alone.
we didn't say that.
I don't want to be
You
married
can.
to
It's
nobody.
no.
I don't
It's
want to
okay.
be with nobody.
So you want me to
And
answer your
I'm
question?
I'm saying I don't feel like people should be married.
Yeah, she didn't want
You
me.
know?
You want me to answer that?
Sure.
It's not a
Is
sin.
that just the way for people to primate? I got ADHD. I talk a lot. I know I do.
Yeah, you gotta slow down and work with me because I can't keep up with you. You too fast. You see what I'm saying? So you came a far way, man.
Knock it off. I'm
No,
We ain't even
you
fighting.
niggas wasn't
You
making
kill
me
it,
out,
girl.
Shut
Know
up.
what I'm talking about.
Shut up, nigga. Anyway,
Let's keep reading.
keep reading,
This
please.
is progress,
All
fellas.
praise,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
All
It's
praise to the
progress.
It ain't crazy. Stop laughing.
Progress,
Shut up,
right?
y'all.
Let's keep reading. So to answer your question, it's not a sin for you not to have a husband. Go ahead.
Okay,
Right.
so stop right there. So why, if it's not a sin for you to not have a husband, why do you preach the word for people to apparently get married and have husbands? It's because people want to put people together to continue primating our generation of humans. We're only here to mate and die and live the life cycles. That's what we're here for. If people want to say anything to keep our seeds continuing on to the generations after generations.
So what was your
But we're
question?
here just destroying the earth.
What was your question?
My question is, I forgot. I talk too much.
Yeah, you do. You do. You know what? I can respect that because you being honest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
not just being mean.
I'm not. I'm
You
not trying
kinda-
to be mean. And I'm sorry if I come up as me, but if you hurt my feelings, I will hurt yours too. Okay?
I see that. I know that about you now. Go ahead.
Proverbs 31 and 25. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she shall rejoice in time to come. She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
Read that again.
She openeth her mouth with wisdom.
So this woman who's strong, she opened her mouth. Wisdom. Read. Say that. Read that again.
She openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is the law of kindness.
So every time she speaks, hey, you remember
I usually
they
speak
used
to
to
people
say,
kind, but like y'all no, not y'all. That dude back there pissed me off. Cause I hate when
but
people
you
try to
still,
tell me what to wear.
but you still,
That's it. I'm trying to move on from
but
it.
you gotta
But
still,
like
sis,
it burns. Y'all don't know how it feels. I got a little bit of anger problems. Okay, just a little bit. Just
but
a
you
little
still
bit.
gotta be kind though. But you still gotta be kind though. But you still gotta be kind though. You still gotta be kind though. Hey Malachi,
Look,
can you come to my left?
Look, all of you, I'm sorry for calling you
Hold
gay
on, can you
and telling you to suck dick and balls and whatever.
Yeah, that was uncalled
That
for.
was just word of hatred. But I'm just saying.
You take that back.
I do take it back. Okay.
Hold
But
on,
I
hold
don't
on,
take
hold
it
on,
back
hold
for
on,
him.
hold on, hold
I
on,
don't
hold
take
on,
it back
hold
for him.
We gotta
I
get a
definitely don't
sis.
take it back
You
for
take it back.
I don't take it back from him. Fuck that nigga.
No,
Let's go.
because look, read the scripture again. Read the scripture again.
No, I don't read it
She
again.
openeth her mouth with wisdom, and in her tongue is it the law of kindness. The law of what? The law of kindness. The what?
The law of kindness.
The what?
But being
The law of
kind to people
kindness.
nowadays, you'll just get pushed over. You know,
Sis.
people take you for advantage.
Sis.
People don't listen to you. A whole bunch of more stuff. As a woman, I have to be loud. I have to, I have
That's
to
not
let them know my emotions because men don't like to listen to women.
Yeah.
Men like to listen to me.
Sis, we listening to you way more now that you being nice and kind than earlier. We listen to you way more now.
Well, I'm glad that you do, but I was mad earlier because of that. What happened? That's what anger always gets the best. I think that.
Okay. So you take
That's
back
the
what
best.
you said. We don't.
No, but not for him.
All right.
That's the best you get.
Like, can you
That's the
say
best.
that without that part?
I take it back for 5 of them. There you go.
All right. I guess we'll take what we can get.
Hey, them
What
welders,
happened,
bro,
what
they
happened to your
tough.
sister?
My sister.
tough environment.
No, I'm saying where'd she go? She not with you no more? Where'd she
She's
go?
with me.
She always with you. Well, I don't see her.
That's because she's a ghost.
She's okay? No, I'm saying, is she okay?
Yes, she's okay.
Okay. All right, man.
Got that special.
I don't want to know about that. Let's keep reading.
She looketh well to the ways of her household, and eateth not the bread of idleness.
So this good woman, she's not idle. She's always keeping herself occupied with good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. So you got to do that.
I do.
That's
I
good.
do a
Keep
lot of
doing it.
stuff. You see, I skateboard, I draw, I do hair, I can make up, I do welding. I like to work with cars too. I like mechanic engineering. I actually got a backpack
Can
in there.
okay, don't get offended. I'm finna ask you something.
Go ahead.
Can you cook?
Yeah, I can cook.
You can cook
Yes, I
for
can.
real though. Not just
Yesterday,
like
I made
not
some
just like
hamburgers.
nachos and what they call it, rotel, not cheese dip.
No,
You
no.
can cook.
I can cook. I can cook roast hams, all different types
No,
of stuff.
don't cook
Different
ham.
stuff. No, I'm saying I can cook anything that you would want. Even like sweets, croissants. Like I love
You can
baking.
cook, though.
Yeah, I can cook.
Okay,
but
that's
I
what's
don't
up.
feel like as a woman, you know,
We didn't say that. We
should-
didn't say it. We didn't say that. We didn't. Don't argue something. We
I'm
didn't say
gonna
it.
go there a little bit.
I know.
As a woman, you should be able to cook a little bit because you know you're naturally born as a birther giver, and you need, you know what I'm trying to say. You're nurtured, so you're gonna have to know how to feed your children and provide those nutrients, not for a man, per se, but for your children.
For your family.
For your family. Okay. And another thing.
Family.
Yeah, family,
Okay.
not for a man. Okay.
No, a man
Family.
is a part of your family.
That's all.
Maybe I have a problem.
I know. I know.
Maybe I have a problem with just men in general.
We knew
knew
that. We knew that.
We knew that.
We knew that.
Damn, boy. I caught on to that.
We knew that.
You good, though. Because I got you.
We vibing. We chilling.
We good.
We not even that bad.
I really don't.
We know.
We
We
cool.
know. We love women.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we don't.
love women.
Yeah, we not
Not in the
misogynist.
context of what you just took.
I didn't take it that way. I thought it was cringe.
Why?
We not misogynist.
I feel like there's some few cool dudes, but like not all dudes are trustworthy.
We agree.
We agree.
And just knowing that you gotta really know a person because some people just be speaking out of line or just trying to put themselves under, you know, a certain bar line of who they are.
I'm gonna get that from yourself.
But when you really get to know a person, that's how you know they're cool.
Sorry,
Okay,
Thomas.
so I'm willing to listen
Maybe.
to you.
Or it might be sorry. You can get another good scripture. Watch this.
It's gonna be what you want it to be, right?
This is Sirach, chapter 6 and verse 7.
Bring it out.
If thou wouldest get a friend, prove him first.
What?
Prove him first.
So when you finna get a friend, prove them first. Make sure they actually good. Make sure you actually prove them, test them, know what they really about. Make sure they ain't no snake. That's what the scriptures teach. Read.
And be not hasty to credit him.
So you don't want to be too quick to say, no, this is a great guy. That's good. So you got that in you already. What you gonna say, sis?
I was gonna say, me and my husband has this thing. If I bring in like new friends, especially if they male, he has to meet them first.
Wait, how old are you?
Yes, I am married. And
All
I'm
praises.
so glad I'm married because this world is going to shit.
That is true.
Look, I'm gonna keep reading. For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
Read that again.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion.
They only want to be. They only want to be your friends sometimes when it benefits them. That's what the scripture's saying. Say it again. Read it again. Read it.
For some man is a friend for his own occasion, and will not abide in the day of thy
Can I ask
trouble.
all you a
So
question?
when you go
so
through
all
stuff-
you virgins, right? Y'all have sex before y'all married? Or do y'all believe in that?
No, that's not the Bible. That's not what the Bible teaches. The Bible don't teach that. Sex.
She cool with us now.
Yes, she cool. We cool
I'm
now.
only cool with them. Okay?
We cool
I
now.
like what they preach at the end, but that nigga over there, I'm gonna bury him. Okay. 10 more minutes. Anyways.
So, according to the Bible, sex is marriage.
What?
I'm gonna say it again. I'll say it 10 more times for you.
So you feel like you can have sex with a woman and then
That's your wife when you have sex with her.
you go
According to the
you not
Bible,
gonna marry her before you have sex with her?
I'm a married. Sex is marriage. When you have sex, that's your wife.
According to God.
I'm
According
saying,
to God.
you
According
put
to the
ring on
Bible.
the finger, right?
That's
then
not-
you have sex.
So the ring on the finger thing, that's not what the Bible tell you to do. That's not in there. See what I'm saying? The Bible don't say you have to like put a ring on her finger and now and then y'all say vows and now that's your wife.
Another Bible. So how you
It's
know?
not in there. It ain't in there.
What do you call your religion?
We're not in the
Are
religion. We
you
told
like
you.
Baptist? What are you?
You
What
want
do
the
you
answer for
follow?
real? We,
Catholicism? Catholic? What do you follow?
Look.
Street preach?
sex is marriage. The only yeah, get that. We're gonna show you.
I don't believe in that. I believe
We're
a
gonna show you.
person should be married before they have sex.
Yeah, we got y'all. Say it again.
Is it?
You got,
That's-
y'all grabbing the same thing.
Genesis chapter 24 and verse 67.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
And Isaac brought her. So like and Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent.
So Isaac was finna take his wife. He finna make her his wife. Watch what happened.
And took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
So he brung her into the tent. They laid down together, and now that's his wife. We're gonna read it again. Watch.
Okay, at least
And-
he married her, but he should have married
Look,
her
we're gonna
first.
read it again. Watch what it says.
And Isaac brought her into his mother Sarah's tent, and took Rebekah, and she became his wife.
So
So
are
the
y'all
took
married?
Rebecca means have sex with her. That's what
Like,
that
y'all
means.
be doing something. Are y'all married?
A man can have multiple wives, according to the Bible.
That's what you believe in?
No, that's what the Bible teaches. It's not about what I believe in. It's about what the Bible says. So,
Hey, so look, your husband can have multiple wives.
so according to the Bible, the cat is out the bag. A man
You know what?
can
That just
have
sounds like a
multiple
big ass
wives.
orgy. That's funny. It's not like my thing. Like, I'm just like.
Well, yeah, you is his wife. Well, if you read the Bible and you look at the account, you gonna see
Your man gonna have multiple
you're gonna
wives.
see how our men, a lot of them chose to have multiple wives, and they didn't get in trouble by God. It's
Why do you
relig-
think it's like
so,
that? Why do you think God made it
Hold on,
where
he asked the
men
question
can have
first.
multiple wives? Can women
I'ma
have
tell you
multiple
why.
men?
According to the Bible, a woman is not allowed to have multiple husbands
That's right.
Why is that?
because that would be adultery.
Okay, so why is it not adultery for men?
Let's go to that in Leviticus chapter
Is it 'cause
20.
they're free
We will
readers?
we will show you. No, we got you. So the definition according to the Bible for adultery is when a man sleeps with another man's wife. See what I'm saying? The only way I can commit adultery is if I sleep with your wife. That's what adultery is.
Okay,
If I
so
sleep
we're
with your wife, if she not your wife and she not nobody else's wife, it's okay for me to make her my second, third, fourth, fifth,
That's right.
sixth wife. That's not a sin. It's a sin if she belonged to you and y'all married. Yeah, I'm telling you, we're gonna read it.
I got a precept.
Bring it out. Bring that up.
This is 2 Chronicles 13 and verse 21.
Bring it out.
But Abijah waxed mighty.
Oh, hold on. Y'all gotta lock in.
Lock in.
Abijah did what?
Waxed mighty.
Read.
And married 14 wives.
Did what? And
Married 14 wives.
Read.
And begot 20 and 2 sons.
So he had 22 kids, Reed,
And 16 daughters.
and 16 daughters. That was okay. He didn't get in trouble for that. Now he would have got in trouble if he started messing with somebody else's wives.
Right.
Con?
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Solomon, he had a lot of wives. He had it going on.
Is that only for the pleasure of a man?
Nah, I know what you're referring to.
Men
But
can have multiple wives, but women can't have multiple men.
no,
I feel like
because
that's just like a way for a man to like, over dictate himself to multiple people, but try to control a woman down to her limit of having only one
you know,
man.
I can
I
see
feel like
I
it
can
should
see
be
why you
equal.
believe that and why you feel that way. We was taught to be monogamous here in America. We was taught that a man should only have one woman his whole entire life.
Yeah.
So I understand why you believe that. But God is telling us something different in these last
Legally,
days.
if-
So it's up to
if
you.
what God
You can
says,
go off what God say,
can
or you
get
can
married
go
for
off
a
what
blessing.
you want to go off of. You know what I'm saying? But you got to deal with the consequences of doing it your own way. You know what I'm saying? This is our heritage. This is how our people
I
got
got an
there.
awesome question for you.
Okay.
So what about the people who are born unisex? What falls under line for them?
What do you mean?
People who are born half female, half male. What falls under for them? Some people are
That
born
sound
with,
like-
two
that sound
genetics.
like madness.
It's not transgender, but
That sound like madness.
is it
I
madness?
mean, it's real. She's basically saying, what if they got two?
What if they're
They
born with two
wouldn't-
body parts?
If they
What do they
was,
fall under? Man and
so
woman?
I'll tell you what. I did a lot of studying on the scriptures. I haven't seen the scripture or the law that says what they would do with a person that was born with two genitalia. But I'm led to believe it's a possibility that they would probably die, or they would be cut off from the children of Israel. Like they would be separated. Like you can't come into the congregation or the holy places, like our temples, like Passover, certain things like that. You wouldn't be able to congregate. You would probably be considered unclean. That's what they do with people who have blemishes or
But how
super
is that their
flourish.
fault?
It don't gotta be their fault.
So
So
they wouldn't go to heaven because of that?
no, that's
So
not what
God
he's
made them
saying.
that way?
So I think everybody got a misconception of how God get down. The Most High, he not some soft guy. Heaven, everybody ain't supposed to go to heaven.
Right.
That's not how it's set up.
You know, I almost died when I was 6 years old. I know what heaven looks like.
I mean, maybe you do. It's
Maybe
that-
at the gate.
we believe
But
that
I know where the lights are.
we
And I know
believe
what's
that
after this.
we believe that the
You can
kingdom of
believe
heaven
it or
is
you
going to be on
don't.
earth. That's what the prophecies say.
I'm being so dead honest. You can look at me like I'm crazy all you know. It's the truth.
So you said something. You said you was confused. You remember what you was confused about?
No. 'cause
Go
I
to that in
talked
First
too much,
Kings,
don't I?
chapter 11.
I know. Just look at me so I can ask him like 20 more billion questions because you know what? I'm really having fun.
All praises, man. All right. Read verse 3.
The book of 1 Kings, chapter 11, and verse 3. And he had 700 wives.
So King Solomon had what?
700 wives, princesses, and 300 concubines. And his wives turned away his heart.
They did what?
His wives turned away his heart.
Keep reading.
For it came to pass when Solomon was old.
So when Solomon began to get old, his wives turned away his heart. So the scriptures, it'll use the word heart all throughout the Bible, but it's a code word. The word heart talks about your mind. Like, have you ever had your heart broken by a girl?
I did. I was with this dude for years, and all he did was cheat, and I did everything I should for him. And that's why I don't like men. I really don't like men because even though you're supposed to do what you're supposed to do, apparently as a woman, and I do it, and then you got men like that. Maybe it's because they don't follow under the line with God. I don't know.
Exactly.
But still, at the end of the day, I just don't feel like people are most genuine with their word. They just want to tell you what to do with your life.
So
And you should be living it free. You know, it's just you and your relationship with God that really just matters. It's not what everybody thinks or what their rules align. As long as you communicate well with God, that's what I really think is important. Because every time I pray, I feel like God answers me.
So,
How long are you going to be here for? Because I can stay here all night.
hey, Captain, how much time y'all got? When y'all want me to close out, just let me know. All right. So, for now, I'm good. So, what I was saying was, the word
You
heart
guys
in
got
the
a
Bible.
Gmail?
Hold on, you gotta wait. Yeah, we do got a Gmail. It's
Okay,
Sons of
great.
Jacob.
Tulsa.
Sons of Jacob Tulsa.
At
Gmail.
gmail.com.
Below your Gmail.
Well, you got my social media, maybe.
No, we don't social.
Oh, okay. Well, you can always look us up on YouTube. Nah, Mahar, M-A-H-A-R, Mahar, M-A-H-A-R.
SOJ class, I'm gonna be listening, man.
Hey,
Yes, sir, man.
Let's go.
All praises.
Let's go.
Yeah, our YouTube is Sons of Jacob Tulsa.
That's right.
All praises, man. So basically, the word heart means mind in the Bible.
That's right.
Like when a girl say, "You broke my heart," it's a figurative speech.
You broke my mind, but you really did break my heart because you might have heart purpose.
You know what I'm saying? You didn't actually pull a heart out, throw it on the ground, jump on it, rip it apart. You had her thinking it was one thing, whole time it was another. Your heart is really talking about your mind. So they turned away Solomon's heart. They turned away his mind. Solomon, your mind is supposed to be focused on the Most High and keeping his commandments. Keeping his commandments. If y'all don't remember nothing else from today, remember that. Keep God's commandments. Con?
That's
What
right.
is his commandments? Name them. I want to hear all of them.
It's a lot of commandments.
Give me 10. Give me 10
It's
commandments.
way more than
Give
10
me 10.
commandments.
Give me 10 right now.
All right, cool. Go to Exodus chapter 20. We'll give you 10 commandments.
Bring it out.
I hate when y'all yell.
Get Deuteronomy 22 and 5.
That's a good one. So that's hey, bring that out.
That was fun.
So when did you start studying on this?
A few years ago.
That's right.
Hey, go to that.
How old were you?
How old was I, Ken? I don't remember. It was late.
How old were y'all when y'all first started studying?
We was young.
Young?
I was 19, I think.
Maybe somewhere around there. All right, so you really want us to read some of these commandments?
Yeah, I really do.
All right, you got to keep
Because
God's
I'm a person
commandments.
who likes basing stuff based off of information. I like to gather.
Man, we might
everything
need to
and
go into
system.
Leviticus 19, man. All right, well, so people are already real familiar with Exodus chapter 20 for the most part. Yeah, go to Leviticus 19.
Give me your 10 best. It don't even matter where it's at.
I can't give you the 10 best, but I'll give you some commandments.
Okay. Cool.
All right, come.
This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 19 and verse 17.
Bring it out.
Thou shalt not hate thy brother in thine heart.
So you cannot hate your people in your heart. And what did I say about your heart? Can your muscle right here actually hate people? It's just it just
You don't
pumps
hate
blood.
people, but you do have disagreements with them.
So when it talks about hating somebody in your heart, it's talking about your mind. Read.
Thou shalt in any wise rebuke thy neighbor and not suffer sin upon him.
So if you see your neighbor doing something wrong according to God, it's your responsibility to tell them they're doing something wrong according to God. Right? Read.
It says, thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people.
So you cannot bear a grudge against the children of your people.
I know why you're reading that, but
So
I don't
you
have to.
cannot bear
I
a
just know I don't
grudge
like that.
against the children of your people. So if they're your people, they Israelites according to the Bible, you cannot
like piss.
You cannot bear a grudge. Read.
It says, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
There we have it. You got to actually love your neighbor as you love yourself. Read.
It says, you shall keep my statutes. Thou shalt not let thy cattle gender with a diverse kind.
Right. So you can't be in the lab like Esau do, like the white man do, and he trying to combine a horse with a damn, a pig. They trying to make new breeds. You're not supposed to let your animals do that. The horses be with the horses. You see what I'm saying? The pigs be with the pigs. The dogs be with the dogs. The cats be with the cats. You can't be trying to combine cats and dogs. Read.
How does that
It
work?
says, thou shalt not sow thy seed, Salakius. Thou shalt not sow thy field with mingled seed.
Right? So you can't sow different kind of seeds right on top of each other. I can't be planting oranges over here in this patch of land, and I'm sowing watermelon seeds right on top of those, and then I'm putting, squash on top of that. Go ahead. Since you raised your hand, go ahead.
Look, I'm just do that because I like to talk over people. Okay. So, do you eat seedless watermelon?
No.
Okay. You eat watermelon with seeds?
Yes.
Have you ever ate an orange watermelon?
Yes.
That's a crossbreed.
Yes, we do. We do.
That's a crossbreed.
We can talk about that, but we can talk about that.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
We can talk about that, but we're gonna keep reading these laws. We do eat meat, but there's certain meat that is forbidden for Israelites to eat.
Like pork.
We're gonna show you. Yep. Go to Leviticus. Go to Leviticus chapter 11. We'll show you the dietary law. So this is why I said, when she said name off 10 commandments, or the 10 best commandments, or name off all the commandments. That's one of the things you said. There's so many commandments.
Yeah.
You got dietary commandments, moral
Would
laws.
you say you really fall in line with sin if you don't know? Like, let's say a person
Sin,
doesn't really know that.
the sin
It's
is
like doing it
breaking
on
God's
purpose.
commandments.
On purpose, right?
Keep it real simple. The Bible says sin is when you break God's commandments.
But what if it
So
ain't
you
on
have to
purpose?
learn his commandments. Huh? Some commandments, they only apply to certain people. It's a lot of commandments that apply to priests. Are you a priest? No.
Yeah.
Some commandments only apply to women. Are you a woman?
Fuck
No.
you. Fuck
No.
you.
Some commandments only apply to men. You know what I'm saying? So all commandments, you don't got to stress about that. Just read the laws, understand them, and do the ones that apply to you. Do you got land? So there's
Yeah, I got a
commandments talking about how you deal with the land, how you let the land rest, how you sow.
I believe
Hey,
in
he in the
soil
spirit,
health.
low key. Thanksgiving coming. Do not celebrate Thanksgiving. We big thumbs down. We don't mess with them. Right? They did our brothers wrong, man.
So you're native?
We Israelites. I'm an Israelite. So let's get
That's
this.
your
We're gonna answer
Israelite?
your question. What you want?
The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, and verse 7.
Bring it out.
And the swine.
And the swine just means what? Pig. And the pig,
Though he divide the hoof,
so even though the pig has a clean characteristic, read.
and be cloven footed,
Yeah.
yet he cheweth not the cud. He is unclean to you.
He is what?
He is unclean to you.
Read.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
What the Bible say?
Of their flesh shall ye not eat.
Read.
And their carcass shall ye not touch.
Finish that out.
They are unclean to you.
So the pig is unclean, right?
That's unclean. Pigs eat all different types of shit. You could kill a person and feed it to a pig. You would never even know. Like, oh damn, that's some good bacon. Hell no.
So the command is
Also,
don't
did you know
eat pigs.
Pigs actually don't have sweat glands. The sweat glands allow
We're gonna keep reading.
it to release bacteria inside your body. If
It says,
don't have sweat glands,
verse-
then you're eating
verse
unhealthy
8,
food full of bacteria.
Of their flesh shall ye not eat, and their carcass shall ye not touch. They are unclean to you. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters.
So now we finna go into seafood.
Seafood.
Lobster.
We finna learn about seafood. What kind of seafood you can eat, what kind of seafood you cannot eat.
Shrimp.
Whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat.
So the only kind of seafood you can eat,
Shrimp.
no, it's the ones that have fins and scales.
I don't eat fish anyway.
So if it come up out of the river, it come up out of the ocean, come up out of that lake, come up out of that pond.
Why? Why?
If it don't have
Why?
fins
Why would he put it here?
and scales, off limits. You can't eat it.
Why?
If you want to be on one accord with the Most High, if you want to stay out of sin, don't eat it. So that means you can't eat shrimp. I mean, you can't eat lobster. I mean, you can't eat catfish because they don't got fins and scales. See what I'm saying? You got the fins.
Actually, I think some shrimp have.
It don't say exactly what kind of fish, but we know because Christ don't sin. So we
I'm
know it was
wondering,
a fish
so
that
why
had
did he
fins
put these
and
fish
scales.
here if nobody could eat them?
That's a good question. So some of these fish,
Is it just a testament
Like
to what
do you want the answer?
Not yet, but is it just a testament to whether you're going to sin or not? Kind of like a test.
So
Is that why it's here?
everything that the Most High put on earth has a purpose. A catfish, they are bottom feeders. What they do is clean the water. Like oysters, they clean the water too. Shrimps, they clean all of these animals that we find ourselves eating, and it's a delicacy, and it's the good food. No, that's the food that's not even food. That's just meant to filter the water and keep the water clean. That's why when you drive past the damn river, it smells like shit.
It smells like shit.
Chickens is okay to eat.
You don't have no purpose on earth.
What, chicken? Chicken is food. Yeah, chicken is okay for you to eat.
It's a living, breathing thing. It reproduces like us, bro.
Yeah. But
I'm trying to go vegan.
if you want to go vegan, you can. But it's not a sin to eat
Even if you go
meat.
vegan, plants have intelligence too, but it's the type that we can't see or read.
Chicken is a living, reproduces.
I mean,
Plants also reproduce.
she got the point too, what she said. But the point is, it's not a sin to eat animals, certain animals. If you want to go vegan, you want to go plant-based, no one's stopping you. Go for it. Eat the fruit. Eat the vegetables. I'll probably eat more fruit than you, man. I'll probably eat more vegetables than you.
You don't eat more vegetables than me.
I haven't ate meat like this.
I can tell you that right now.
True.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's when I started my spiritual.
Yeah. Do you feel healthier?
Yeah, I'm on I'll
Do a backflip then. Do a backflip then. Do a back. See, he ain't got it yet. Now, if you told me to do it, guess what I would have did?
Do a backflip.
I would have did a triple
Do it.
backflip.
Do it.
I'm
Do
joking.
it.
I am joking. I can't do no double backflip.
I
You don't
know.
meditate.
Do we meditate? Meditate just means to deep think. So yes, we meditate all the time. The scriptures command you to meditate. If you're talking about some East Indian meditate and I'm a monk, I'm not on that kind of time. But if you're just talking about the definition of meditate,
Y'all
yeah.
think they
What?
They do.
Idolatry.
They type of meditate.
My bad.
Real quick, try not to mix other religions. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to mix Egyptian Kemet. You don't want to mix Hinduism with the scriptures because that's against the Most High. The Most High don't like what they do. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you're learning these things, I don't know who you learn it from, but when you have these things, like you said, you know, I hear that a lot too from like the conscious community about the animals and about the meditation. There's probably some more stuff, right? You can get information from there, but you do not want to mix that with the scriptures. You want to get in the scriptures, learn the doctrine, learn the scriptures, and what it wants you to do. You see what I'm saying?
These man-made, the King James.
So what on this earth isn't man?
Us, we're not made in nature.
You came from a man. Go
We're
ahead.
not made in nature. We came from God.
What on this earth is not man-made, boy?
This earth.
See what I'm saying? So it gets sticky right there. You see what I'm
You feel
saying?
like
It
it's
gets a
a
little
pyramid?
sticky. But okay, God. But
It's like one top
but no,
man.
for real though, don't get caught up in that
Follow it.
everything is man-made stuff either, bro. Don't get caught
That's
up in
what
that.
I'm caught up
You gotta learn what the truth is, and that's why you divide the that's why you go study. Do you believe in Zeus? Is Zeus real? Yeah.
Okay.
You don't think so? Why? Because you searched it out. Found out the shit was fake.
You think that's real?
Zeus? No. It was fake. I searched it out.
Well, I never studied that type of
I studied it and it's fake. That's why we study to see what's real and what's fake. Right there.
Well, what if
When you
can't
get
tell the difference?
keep studying. So that's when I go and I say don't mix these other things in the scripture. You don't want to mix Egypt stuff. You can go look into Egypt stuff. A lot of that stuff is BS. Just be honest with you. A lot of it is. A lot of Hindu stuff is BS. Just be honest with you.
Y'all think Jesus
But how do you know it's not
man?
BS? How do you know? How do you know if it's valid?
Y'all think Jesus gonna return as a man? Like
You
he
never
said,
know
like,
until you
y'all
know.
believe like the return of the Christ conscious?
No, you see, you talking about the Christ conscious community stuff. They mix a lot of stuff. When you get in there, you're gonna see they mix a lot of things, bro, and it creates confusion. And you know what it's only gonna do? Gender more questions. You're never gonna have no answer. You're just gonna gender more questions. You're gonna have a thousand questions. They're never gonna have an answer. No, we don't believe Christ conscious is gonna come. We don't believe he comes back as a man, as the scriptures say. That's what it says. He's going to come back as a man, not Christ conscious.
Give me my question, please. Okay, so you're here preaching, right? I'm saying this the best way I can. So some people fall in line with God just because they want a place in heaven. But I just have no way of putting this. Some people just believe in God, they get in heaven. But you should righteously, even without the word of God, be a good person, right?
How do you do that without the word of God?
You're just naturally are.
No, there are some men that are naturally
And you
rapists.
should follow along with God.
There are
and
some
naturally
men.
be
There are
like
some
that, not
men.
with
There are
just
some
the word
men
of God, right?
that want to rape. Is that good?
Nobody said that was good.
I know.
I said that was horrible.
I know.
I said that at first.
But you said there are men that you naturally follow God. That's not true. You don't naturally just follow God because some men have it set up in their
No, I
head
didn't
to
say
where
that.
they want.
I
You just said that.
I said that naturally are just like good as a person, you know?
That's not a
without
thing.
following the word of God.
That's not a
And I'm
thing.
saying you can still believe in God, but you're just naturally a good person without the words of God.
No.
Even if you have the words of God, you're just naturally a good
No.
person.
No, you need the words of God to be a good person.
That's right.
But God, okay.
It's because how the world identifies good versus how the scriptures identify good. Good is keeping God's commandments.
Good is being a man taking care of your family. That's good. Good is not raping women. That's good.
Yeah, that is good.
I know.
Thank you.
We
Thank
know.
you very
Because of
much.
the word of God.
Because the word of
The
God.
law says to do that, and the law says not to do that.
Bingo.
You don't come out of the womb and know that. You have to be taught that. You have to learn
The
that.
law
You have
is
to.
evil.
What?
She talking about the government.
Oh, okay.
The law is
Yeah.
Talking about the
You
law
got
of
it.
God.
Yeah. We're on the law.
But the government law is evil.
Do we believe the government laws are evil? Yes. Yes.
I believe money is evil too.
Money is the love of money is the root of all evil. That's what the scriptures say.
Man-made.
Money is a fabrication, right? Because you go over it. You put value into money. What's the real value? The
With
value
time,
is
trade your
food,
life.
like livestock, right? Grain, land. Land is valuable, right? Real resources, iron, brass, water, trees. That's real resources. But money with a slave owner on it is not valuable until they tell you it is. That's all. Until you believe it is. Yeah, big dog.
Tomorrow, yes, sir.
Anybody got any more questions?
Wow. I don't got any.
Continue reading, because I have a billion questions for you next.
You got to come next time.
That's
Next
right.
time.
You got to come next
Oh,
time.
you don't
Load,
want to bother me.
load the email up like you said.
Blood email up.
We got to know your name, though. Know who you is.
Can't know my name.
Okay. Say
What's your
anonymous.
email? So we can be looking out for it.
You'll know it when you see it.
That's when we block it. No, I'm just
And
playing.
then I'll just take another
We
one.
don't buy y'all books.
When we buy our books, shit, this is I bought mine. That's what mine. I bought this on
How about our books?
Big Bond, $200 plus.
Bro, hand me mine, bro. I got the best Bible
Bro,
here.
my shit bet the best.
That ain't mine. That's how I know you. Give me my sword, man.
Shouldn't the word God
you
is
said
free.
this
They cost materialistic money.
They should be free. In the scriptures, it tell you to copy down your own law.
You can see mine, because I don't know who.
Look at that. Look at
Guys
that.
are leaving.
Look at that. That's money, boy. That's money, boy.
don't
Look
worry
at.
about that.
Hold on. Show the camera. Stop hating. Look at that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's power right there.
He said,
That's power right there. That's good stuff right there. So, who is King James? King James was an actual person that authorized the translation of the Bible from Latin, because, well, not actually from Latin, but the only Bibles that are around were in Latin due to who's it? Catholics, the Roman Catholic Church, right? They taught Latin and stuff like that. So the Bible became public with King James, and he translated it from Greek Septuagint, Texas Receptus, I'm thinking of the one with the M, the Byzantine tradition. That was New Testament. What's the Old Testament one? Messianic what? It's
I don't know. I ain't got it right now.
basically
you guys
translated from
free
Hebrew.
preach?
He translated. I'll answer in a second. He translated that from Hebrew and Greek into English, into modern day English.
So when people say King James wrote the Bible, that is a terrible statement. He didn't write nothing. All
He
he
didn't
did
write.
was hire people to translate it from one language to English. That's all that happened. Lingua franca.
Moses wrote the Bible.
Who?
Moses.
Moses did not write the Bible. Moses wrote the first 5 books. He wrote the Torah. He wrote the law. You had an amalgamation of men in that time who were scribes that wrote the Bible. Right? That's like if brother was sitting right here, say he was writing down an interaction. He'd be like, I seen this take place, boom. Do it like that. Right?
Besides that question, hold it. Do you listen to any music?
Do I listen to any music?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to? I listen to a lot of people.
Who do you listen to?
I listen to a guy named Hezekiah, you know him?
No. Do you listen to gospel music?
No.
Only gospel music?
I don't know. I don't listen to gospel
No
music.
gospel, no hip hop.
No.
Brothers got
Do
their
you
own
feel
taste
like
in
your
music.
music should fall in line
I'm
with
just
God?
saying the frequency.
Because most people believe in the devil.
I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer that. I'm gonna answer that.
Major labels, they push this low vibrational music. Chill.
Exactly.
I don't like that.
Exactly. And I was finna say that. I
don't
actually
think hip-hop
stopped.
as a whole is evil, but
I actually stopped listening to NBA Youngboy. I don't like Lil Durk because of the stuff that they push.
is low vibration.
All they pushing is for you to kill your brother
Facts.
and to fuck hoes.
Facts.
I'm not with that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not
Yeah, you
doing
are.
with
You
that.
like 10 wives, right?
They ain't hoes.
You said hoes.
I said hoes, not women.
But them women are gonna be your wife, and you got many of them.
And I'm gonna take
Why
care
does
of
it
them
even matter? What is
and
the
love them.
difference?
What about Kendrick Lamar?
Shit, he better than Lil Durk in NBA.
He's
Young
definitely
Boy.
way better than me. But
Hey,
it,
you know Kendrick Lamar. He talked about the Israelites.
Facts. That's all I listen to.
yeah.
I
Okay.
just looked at his new album. Huh? Look at you. He dropped a new album like what?
It was yesterday.
Yes.
But it just depends on what's in the music, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I listen to some music, and I always mention this, and the brother's probably tired of me mentioning it, I'll mention it again, right? Because Lil Durk, in his song, he said, have you ever stood over your op and knocked his dreads off?
He's a Muslim.
Niggas a Muslim. Like, bro, you can't be pushing that. You see what I'm saying? So if it's music like that, that's perpetuating me killing my people. If there's any music, even for women, you got your Glorillaz and stuff. If they perpetuating that our daughters shake their ass and be hoes, I'm not listening to that. I'm not listening to Mozzie. I'm not listening to damn Lil Durk. NBA. I'm not doing nothing, bro.
What about the foreign dudes? What about TV?
We'll mess with Lamar. I
We'll
mess
mess
with Lamar.
Yeah.
She be cooking.
Yeah. It's really up to you, bro. It's really up to what's good for you and your spirit. Exactly. What's good for your spirit, bro. You see what I'm saying? If something is on your spirit and it make you hate your brother, you probably should turn it off. Because that's what a lot of that music is going into. A lot of people go kill their brother listening to that music.
They do that on purpose. Like you said, them big reggae legends, they do that on purpose.
The Jewish people.
The fake Jews. We the real Jews. We the Israelites. We the real Israelites. We the real Jews.
Go, let's grab it. Revelation.
Grab it.
I was finna hand you my sword, boy. My bad.
No.
I'm finna give him the sword, boy. Read that.
This the book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9.
Nope.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich.
He said, but we are rich.
That's right.
Right? We are rich in faith, rich in spirit. We actually have things that are valuable to us, right? Come on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews
Christ said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews. Come on.
and are not.
And are not. He said, I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. What?
But are the synagogue of Satan.
But are the synagogue of Satan. Because they perpetuate that kind of music. They perpetuate it on our people, right? I mean, you know, rarely will you ever hear a white man rapping like that, singing like that.
Y'all
Unless they
have
wanted
kids.
to
What type of
fly.
music would y'all put y'all kids in?
Culture swine.
What type of music would I put my kids on? Truth music.
That's
It's,
right.
it's music in the truth. You gotta tap in, bro. You gotta get in with us, bro. I don't know. No. I don't know. Come tap in. I don't know. I ain't got it.
What that mean? though?
What that mean? Tap in? It means come
Give me one.
tap in. That's right there.
What y'all own music or what?
It's truth music, bro. It's people who in this faith that actually make music. Good music. Good, wholesome, you want to serve God music. And it's your style.
Perfect vibration.
It's like hip hop. So
Yeah.
But they don't talk about stupid shit like killing your own.
It's brothers that was in the world. It's brothers that was in the world and they used to make music and they came into the truth and they just transferred their energy into the truth.
So do you feel like
Make
you've
truth.
always had religion in your life?
Religion? I've always had religion in my life.
Your parents grew up as a Jew?
No.
What made you fall in line with being a Jew?
It made me, the truth.
That's
He
right.
actually brought me to it.
That's right.
So what made him fall in line?
You asked a lot of questions. I'm gonna answer it and I'm gonna get back to you. What's up? What made us move away from Christianity? What made us move away from Christianity? Because Christianity tells a lot of lies.
That's
right?
true.
When we go into the scriptures, the only way that you can die and be punished from the Most High God is sin. Christianity tells you that Jesus fulfilled everything. You don't got to worry about it. The only Buddy told us the other day the only commandment you got to follow is faith in Christ. But we see also, you go ask a Christian, can you be gay? He'll tell you no. Why not? Oh, no, you just can't. It's not good. Because the scriptures tell you can't do that. That's why we keep the commandments. And the Christian church does not push the commandments, and they're very irresponsible with that teaching.
I consider myself a mystic.
Mystic?
I follow my religion.
You don't fall under religion?
I study.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah,
If you study-
when I tell people I'm a mystic, looking like I'm evil, I tell them I study like the code. What y'all think about?
You study code?
The occults.
What's that?
Cult.
That's off.
What's that?
Cold.
What you mean? It's off?
You smell like magic.
No, I don't study magic.
What is that called? I'm sorry. What is that called?
But it's concealed information.
Tahwan got information on this. What's up, Ike?
The cult usually is associated with certain witchcrafts.
See, people say
I said,
that, but
look,
like,
I said,
if you
I
really
said, I
go
said
down the
usually.
rabbit hole.
I said usually it's associated
Okay.
with
No,
certain
you're not a
Hold on, sis. Go ahead.
with certain witchcrafts or things things deemed evil, but like you said, it's what concealed, but
Esoteric.
it's a lot of stuff out there that it's do you believe you can consume some bad information?
Yeah, you can.
So you got to have some kind of guiding light to understand like what that good and bad is. So a cult, it can go like we talk about the kundalini, the chakras, the pretty much everything outside of this book, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, technically, we study concealed information. We got esoteric information.
So y'all got esoteric versions of it?
Bro, there's nothing wrong with studying, bro.
It's just like these things is written in parables.
And where do you study?
There's deep secrets in this book.
How do you find it?
Deep sentences, dark sentences, parables.
There's nothing wrong with studying, bro. It's just what do
Metaphors.
you serve?
Yeah.
That's what
How
it's
do you know
about.
what?
I believe Jesus is a messenger.
But what does that mean?
Christ consciousness.
Yes, sir.
Like supernatural shit.
Like what?
Yeah. There you go.
See what I was talking about earlier?
Raising your vibration.
Raising, what does that mean? How you do that?
Led by meditation, yoga,
I heard Yaki say the way you reach Christ consciousness is that you go on single intention.
Yeah, that's the and that's the
That's what you do.
yeah, I almost have sex.
So, bro, a lot of, okay, so it's basically just doing stuff that seems right. That's how you get Christ consciousness.
I don't believe that, by the way. That's what
That was his
No,
question.
yeah, you good.
He asked
I'm
me a
answering
question.
the question. Basically, doing stuff that seems right gets you to Christ consciousness. So, what do you do when you get to Christ consciousness? Okay. Do you know anybody at that level?
A lot of people don't have that knowledge.
Okay.
I got
Go
a
ahead.
good point. This is what we believe. This is Sirach 1 verse 26. It says, if thou desire wisdom, keep the commandments, and the Lord shall give her unto thee. So by obedience, being obedient to the law, statutes, and commandments, that's literally a gift given to you. He will give you wisdom by being obedient.
Right.
So you will further your education by being obedient. And look, why can't we just try that? We try everything else, all the other knowledge. You know, we can delve into this. We can try this. We can try this practice. Why can't we just try to keep the law, statutes, and commandments and see if that furthers our education?
So how do you know if you're truly ready?
Well, we can try it. Just try it.
That's true.
You know, Christ already told y'all to get the Christ consciousness.
Bring it out.
Oh, what? Right here.
19.
Matthew 4:4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Why are we trying to get, let's do what Christ said.
Everybody want to get to Christ consciousness.
Why are we not going to Christ?
Why we not
Conscious.
going to Christ and doing what he said?
You're going to Christ.
But it's like, it don't say do semen intention. Christ never said that. You see what I'm saying?
So y'all don't believe in sin?
It's
So-
just like if we're trying to get to Christ consciousness, why wouldn't we go get it from him on how he said it?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
We're not against seminal intention. I don't have anything against seminal intention.
Well,
Is it good for your body and your health? Yes, sure, right? But I'm not against a brother who impregnated his wife. I'm not against that. That's good too.
Even like what y'all was saying earlier, like you can have all these wives and then pregnant all these people. I don't believe in.
You don't gotta, but look, check this out. You don't gotta believe in that. But check this out. That's actually something that's very good and positive. How much semen do you create a day? Probably millions. How many eggs does a woman create a month?
Actually, women drop one egg a month, which means they internally lose an egg every month.
See that?
The more older they get, the
Y'all
further.
believe in
they-
being fruitful with everybody.
Being fruitful to everybody. No, that's not what I'm saying.
Technically,
You don't gotta get multiple wives.
King Solomon had all these good bitches. I mean, that's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, that he took care of.
You're not commanded to do
You're
this.
not
You
commanded
just,
to do that.
it's lawful if you do.
Yeah. And if you do, your ass better take care of them women and them children. That's your responsibility.
King Solomon took all this.
Yes. He took care of them because that was his responsibility. And if you don't, you are in transgression of God. That's what that is.
That's
Hey,
beautiful.
stop.
That's a beautiful state of mind. You know what I'm saying?
That's Christ
That's
conscious.
Christ consciousness. I
Mind your
understand.
business.
It is. That's where it's
You
at.
see what I'm saying?
These laws, these commandments. That's where it's at.
that blonde-headed nigga in the orange shorts. Whatever the fuck you got on.
Sis. Come on. We good. Take it back.
No, we're not. You better stop
Take
speaking
it
to
back
my little sister.
down, sis. We good.
Thank you, Autumn. I don't play, nigga.
You still look curious, dog.
Yeah.
What you curious about? I'm telling you, bro.
I'm trying to put everything. That's what I do. I just
You try to put everything.
Trying to connect everything.
That's why I told you that. Everything ain't meant to go together. Huh? God saved you? Yeah. Bro, everything not meant to go together, bro. That's why there's such thing as confusion. everything don't go together.
Bingo.
What they doing, let them have that. Whatever the Hindu people and the Asian people got, if they got Buddha, that's their thing. Don't connect Buddha with over here. But you said you trying to study everything and bring it all together and trying to make it harmony.
I mean, it's all connected. It's the same thing. Like,
It's not.
there's chocolate,
Just
there's
think I don't
churches,
eat no
there's the same.
No, it's not. No, it's
I
not.
don't eat birds.
No, it's not. Somebody just told you that,
Octopus,
and it
snakes,
kind of made sense. I seen 7 stars this morning. Does that mean it's the 7 churches?
For the 7 churches,
Huh? It could just be 7 stars in the sky. It could just been a coincidence, right? Exactly. That don't mean we gotta connect it just because it's 7. It's 7 stars. So no, they gotta go for 7 because it mentions stars in Revelation. It's got the 7 churches, and then once we do with those 7 churches, we gotta take the chakras because the chakras represent this. And you're doing too much. We were telling the dude earlier, you getting too deep. You gotta stay 1 deep.
One deep. Now speaking on 7 churches. The 7 churches was actual churches at a certain point.
You
in
guys
history.
got a church?
At
Just
a
quick
certain
question.
place in
Yeah, I
Asia,
know.
there were 7 churches, right? The Israelites set up. These were actual
On the
churches
street.
in the actual time and place in history. It's
You
not
have
like
a
nothing
problem with
mysterious about the
donations
7
for an
churches.
actual church?
They was just actual churches.
See, yeah, we'll do.
That's what it's saying, bro.
Like how we serving God and we have an
You don't
organization.
make me
We're a
angry.
church.
Maybe I
Y'all
can
believe
just
that the
connect your
human body
minds.
is the temple of God?
We do believe.
Okay.
But we don't believe in chakras and stuff like that.
Chakras, energy.
We don't
You
mix
don't
those
believe in
together.
energy?
Y'all personally don't believe in that.
The Bible don't go into chakras and you opening up
Your spirit.
That's what
Do you
they
believe we
teach.
got a soul?
That's what the Bible teaches. What the Bible teaches, bro.
I don't even think the word chakra appears in the
Chakras is Hinduism, right?
Yes.
I believe it actually just goes into is it Ayurvedic medicine? You know about that?
No,
Chakras.
you can deal
That's
with
2 different
Ayurvedic
things.
medicine. You can't deal with that shot.
That's two. It's not. Let me be honest, bro. I think it goes into your organs, your circulatory system, different systems of your body. Like it's not like spiritual. It's like carnal. It's nasty. You don't want to get into this stuff. It's not going to do nothing. It's not spiritual.
I'm telling you, bro, you can get deep. You can get deep. And your ass will be lost.
That's a bunch of shit.
You
like that
can
out
get
here,
deep and go ahead.
It'll be all over the place.
Oh, I was holding the scripture, man. Let me grab this. Ecclesiastes chapter 12.
Everything ain't meant to be
I-
connected, bro.
I-
Everything that sound good ain't good.
Grab it
You
in.
smell me?
That's right.
Everything that sound good ain't good.
Right?
Believe that. Believe that, dude. It's just not the case.
Yep. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 12.
You know,
And further, by these, my son, be admonished of making many books, there is no end. And much study is the weariness of flesh. So the scripture is teaching us that be admonished. There's going to be all kind of different information in books. Yeah. There's all kind of information out there. There's no end to it. It's okay to pursue wisdom, knowledge, understanding, but you got to understand like the core foundation of all wisdom, all knowledge, all understanding. And the next verse teaches it. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
For this is the whole duty of man. So he's saying, like, there's all kind of wisdom, knowledge out here. Be admonished. It's going to tire you out. There's so much. But if you want to know the biggest, single, most important thing, and Solomon, you heard about Solomon, he's the wisest guy to ever do it. He said the big picture, the conclusion, the whole purpose of man, the whole duty is just to fear God, keep his commandments. And that's how he concluded this book.
Go to 2 Ezra 4. I wanna open his eyes. Brothers want to be deep. Let's be deep today.
Yeah.
Let's be
Or
deep.
what you want?
4 start at verse. Let's start at 2.
All right, bet. This is 2 Ezra chapter 4, verse 2.
Yep.
And said, thy heart have gone too far in this world, and thinkest thou to comprehend the way of the Most High?
The angel talking to a man. He said, your mind is going too far into this world, and you think you can comprehend the ways of the Most High? Come on.
Then said I, yea, my Lord. And he answered me and said, I am sent to show thee 3 ways, and to set forth 3 similitudes before thee.
So what he said. The man answered and said, yeah, I do think I can comprehend the way of the Most High, right? But then the angel said, all right, cool. I'm gonna give you 3 scenarios. Let's see if you can answer. I'm gonna ask y'all the same 3 questions that the angel's gonna ask. Let's see if any of y'all got some answers. Let's read.
Whereof, if thou canst declare me one, I will show thee also the way that thou desirest to see, and I will show thee from whence the wicked heart cometh. Verse 5. And I said, tell on, my Lord. Then said he unto me, go thy way, weigh me the weight of fire.
How much does fire weigh?
Fire even happen?
Can y'all measure it?
No.
Y'all
Fire's
don't know?
not measured.
So y'all don't know?
Fire is not measured.
Okay.
Fire is made of busted up oxygen along the street and other things.
It says, or measure me the blast of the wind.
So can y'all measure a blast of wind? Y'all just felt some wind go by. How long was it? Anybody know? Can anybody tell if it was 3 feet, 2 feet?
Put it in the numbers.
Yeah, put it in the numbers for me. Anybody know?
It was 2 denominators of 3 inches.
I'm not comprehending the ways of the Most High.
It went 3 CP.
I'm not deep. I'm 1 deep.
I'm not 2
You see what I'm saying? I'm 1 deep. Can you do it? Let's read.
Or call me again the day that is past.
Go get yesterday.
Yeah.
Good.
Bring yesterday back. Can y'all do it?
Get it.
Yeah, I got a time machine. I can just hop in it.
Your ass can't do that.
You never
How
know.
come we think we can get so deep and comprehend the ways of the Most High when I ask y'all things that y'all deal with on a daily basis? You know what fire is. You can make fire. You can't weigh it. You don't know how. You feel wind every day.
You can also
You feel
make wind.
wind every day. Don't even know where it came from. Can't even measure it. You lived through yesterday and you can't go get it. And yet we try to get so deep to think about what the Most High got going on, try to understand him and his ways. You gotta stay 1 deep, dog.
Just do what he said do.
Just do what he said do, man.
That's right.
Just do what he said do.
And it's gonna work way better for you.
Or has it worked for you?
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
How has it worked?
Every way.
How many commandments
In
is it?
every way.
It's
What
around
context?
613.
The way you're leaving?
It's around 613.
The
Yeah.
way you're living? The way your lifestyle is?
All of them don't apply to you.
Hold up.
All of them don't apply to you, bro. You got certain commandments that you got to deal with children.
How
You got
would you
certain
say you
commandments with that
felt
deal
before
with
you
women,
met?
deal with land. You see what I'm saying?
God.
If there's a stop sign for cars and you don't have a car, does that law apply to you? If there's a stop sign on the street for cars, but you don't have a vehicle, does that stop sign apply to you? Huh? You say, yeah? No, you don't got a car. You ain't driving.
Just keep walking.
Yeah?
If there's a stop sign.
You gon' no, my nigga just gonna stop and sit there.
Hey, you gonna pull up to the stop sign on feet.
Shit, boy.
Then keep
Where to
going.
go at? You see what I'm saying? It don't apply to you, bro. It's just simple. There's gun laws. If you don't own a gun, those laws don't apply.
That's right. You ain't gotta worry about it.
You ain't gotta worry about it.
I do. I got a gun. And I got
You gotta abide by gun laws.
I do.
You do. You see what I'm saying? So there's around 613 law, statutes, commandments, but all of them do not apply. Trust me. If you go in there and look, they're not that deep, bro. They're not that hard. They're not deep. I'm gonna just be honest with you. They're not grievous. A lot of people get in there and think, oh, they're too hard. I can't do it. That's just because people want to trick stuff off. That's because you want to be an adulterer. It's because you want to be a hoe. It's because you want to be an ain't shit nigga. It's because of those things.
Basically.
Pretty much.
What would you say you are?
A man of God.
That's right.
Okay.
Bingo.
Come correct.
Bingo. Right? So, with that, I'm going to give all praises, all honor, and all glory to the Most High God. Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua. I'm going to say Shalom.
His mercy endures
Forever, amen.
His laws endure
Forever, amen.
His love endures
Forever, amen.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala.
Kwame Yasharala. Kwame Yasharala.